way to the ballpark or on your way to work, be sure to stop at one of the conveniently located Pilot Food Marts for the best coffee on the interstate.
All right, thank you, Frank. Blew it 5 innings, 8 hits, 3 runs earned, a walk and 5 strikeouts, and leaves with a chance to get the win if the bullpen can hold on. First pitch to Luis Vazquez inside, ball 1. Bottom of the lineup, Vazquez, then Donahue, then Beasley. Beasley's 2 for 2. 1-0 pitch, a called strike. All right, Frank, are you ready? July 30th, 1982. Are you ready to jump into the time machine? Although I probably should have picked a 90s date just because it is 90s night.
I'm strapped in and ready to go.
All right, 1-1, fouled back. Atlanta was in first place. They were leading their division, but they decided to move Chief Nakahoma's teepee from the unoccupied section of bleachers so the team can make more room for seating during sellouts as the pitch is fouled back. All right, do you remember Chief Nakahoma?
I do not.
Okay, well, he was a real guy, and Braves fans loved him. His real name was Levi Walker Jr., and he was of the Chippewa Ottawa tribe, but we'll get to that later. As the pitch is going to make the count 2-2. Smokies trailing 8-3. What happens when you move Chief Nakahoma's teepee from a first place team? Pitch is swung on and fouled away.
That team does not stay in first place very long.
You're right, Frank. Do you know this, or was that just instinct?
It was a lucky guess. Okay. Educated guess.
Educated guess. Okay. Well, the team blows a 10.5 game lead, Frank.
Oh, my gosh.
They lost 19 of 21. The curse of Nakahoma. Here's the 2-2. Swing ground ball down the third base line, but just foul.
I don't know about that.
Burt over there, wasn't going to get to it. And Vazquez walks back to the plate again. Leadoff batter for the Smokies in the 6th. So fans, they knew what was going on, and they pressured management to reinstate the mascot's home. You know what happened after that, Frank?
They started to win again?
Yep, it ended the skid, and they got to the playoffs. There's a high, deep drive to right. Idolo back with room, and just before the warning track, he makes the catch, and Vazquez is out. 1 down in the 6th inning, and that brings up Christian Donahue, 0 for 2. With a couple of strikeouts. Donahue doubled last night and started the Smokies' 3-run rally that ended up winning the game 3-2. So Chief Nakahoma was a mainstay in Atlanta's old Fulton County Stadium. First pitch is taken for a ball. And he actually came to Atlanta from Milwaukee. He was with the team when they were the Milwaukee Braves. He became the mascot in 1966. And he had a TP from 1969 to 1986 at old Atlanta Fulton County Stadium. And what was great, Frank, here's the 1-1 on the way. Swing and a miss, strike 2, lefty to lefty. Is when a Brave would hit a home run, he would come out of the teepee and do a celebration dance. Now the 1-2's outside a ball. Well, they took his teepee away. The Braves went into the tank. They put it back and they recovered. They won the NL West back when the Braves were in the West, even though they're really in the South. They used to be in the West. The pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3. So 2 gone, and that brings up Bradley Beasley, who singled twice and scored 1. Smokies down 8-3 in the 6th. The Braves had, mascots in the mid-60s. Big Victor, who was a mechanical Indian, and then there was Susie the Sweeper, Winalada, and then Nakahoma, the bleacher creature, and Brother Francis, as the first pitch is a strike. Well, the 0-1 is high and inside for a ball, but Nakahoma's staying power And that left field teepee made him a fixture. I mean, people loved him. He did war whoops and cheers and snake dances. Here comes the 1-1. Swing, fouled away. And if you ever see that the old school Braves logo, that's Nakahoma. You know the Braves logo from the 80s with that was replaced by the Tomahawk logo as the pitch misses 2-2. That was him. He was on the logo for a long time. 2-2 the count. Swing, ground ball to the first baseman, wide of the bag, Destino, and he'll run to first and force out Beasley. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. That's only the second all night. Top of the lineup for Tennessee. Jonathan Perlaza doubled, hit by a pitch, and then grounded out, and he's batting as a right-hander, and the pitch to him's inside, ball 1. Fraser, Ellard, after getting the side in order in the 6th, back out again. He's got a .665 earned run average as he misses off the plate, and it's 2-0. Cespedes, the center fielder, maybe a touch shallow straight away. Perlaza watches off the plate, ball 3. Dawkins, Cespedes, Didolo in the outfield left to right. Burt, Castillo, Munoz, and Destino third to first. Reed catching. 3-0. Swing pulled foul. Are you surprised down by 5 in the 7th and leading off that you didn't take the 3-0 pitch? Or I mean, is that kind of how the game is now?
I think it's how the game is now.
Here's the 3-1. Swings and fouls that back, strike 2. So the count is full.
I can't imagine many minor leaguers have a green light on 3-0. I mean, maybe if you get your pitch, but
count is full at 3-2. Ellard ready on his pitch. Swings and fouls it away. Jackson said Rocket City's ahead of Chattanooga. The Lookouts have just crumbled. 3-2. Foul away. That Castillo trade, though, they basically just got, you know, half of the Mariners' top prospects. They're blue chip guys.
Right.
3-2. Ball 4. And a leadoff walk. So if you're the Reds, you just hope that the Mariners did a good job scouting.
Right, because you got those 4, and then you got, what, 3 or 4 more back in February.
I know.
Or March, whenever it was. I wonder if the prospect rankings are updated after that trade.
Here's Andy Weber, 0 for 3 with an RBI ground out, lefty to lefty, and he takes ball 1. Smokies trail by 5, 8-3.
So your number 1, 5, and 6 prospects now for the Reds, according to MLB Pipeline, are all from the Mariners.
Are they? Here's the 1-0. Swing, chopped back through the middle, ranging over, and a nice grab. Munoz flips it to the bag at second for the out there. And they get that one. They try to go back to first for a double play, but it was late. It took a really kind of parking lot bounce on Munoz, you know, where it just kind of had that spin on it and jumped up, but he was able to snare it. They get the lead guy. It's Perlaza. 4-6, and now Jake Slaughter. He's got a perfect night going, Slaughter. 3 for 3, including a double. Lefty home, swing, fly ball in the air, deep right center field, and running it down is Cespedes. Caught that like one of Hendon Hooker's receivers. at Tennessee. And I say one of them because who do they have this year? Well, they got some new guys coming in.
I'm sure Jackson will tell us in our
Jackson,
ears.
help me out here. That was Cedric Tillman. They'll be doing a lot of that with Hooker at QB, which, by the way, the Smokies are doing a Hendon Hooker bobblehead doll. So with 2 outs, Bryce ball up. RBI single, fly out, RBI single. 8-3 Barons in the 7th. 1 ball and no strikes to pitch. Swings and fouls it away. Tennessee plays at Pittsburgh early in the year. The Johnny Majors Bowl. Johnny Majors, Frank, he won the national championship as Pittsburgh's head coach. And they were doing a pretty good job of recruiting talent. They had Dan Marino and Tony Dorsett. And then he came to Tennessee and helped build that program. Had him in the booth many times over the years. Always a really nice guy, Johnny Majors. And a great, he was a great football player. Did you know that?
I did not.
He just about won the Heisman as a player. 1 ball, 1 strike, pitch on the way, swing in the center field, and Cespedes back and to his right, and he'll make the catch. And although they hit the ball hard this inning, there is nothing to show for it. 7 men stranded on tonight to the business end of this game. Barons 8, Smokies 3.